All right, this is like take 14 of this video because I ramble too much and I always have to stop myself, and I'm not going to do it this time. All right, so the email I sent you that contains some of the apps I created using this uh, program called aistudio.google.com. This is not really a teacher part of Google, but there are things that we can leverage for use in our classrooms. The one thing I want to point out is that Gemini has a code builder if you're not aware of this. So I'm just on the Gemini page right now. If you click on tools, you get a couple of choices. You get the image one, which is the Nano Banana Pro, which does a pretty good job of creating images actually. But then you get this one called Canvas. And Canvas is a code writer where you can type in what you want, like just explain it in natural language and it will build it for you. Canvas, though, creates what's called an HTML file that you then embed on your web page, like your Google Sites page. Google Sites is super, I don't know, cranky. I don't know how to explain it, but it just will not allow a lot of like, if you're trying to bring in images and things like that. I've had a lot of trouble using Canvas, anything that's sort of visual and getting it into like my school web page, but it does work. It does work. The nice thing about AI Studio is it's going to create something and it runs on in Chrome, but it doesn't have to be embedded. You will get a link that you can share with people with it. Now, as I mentioned, it's not really an educational tool. This is really for like builders of websites and things like that. So we can't, in order for like the world to see it, you would have to do something called deploying it, and we can't deploy it based on our account privileges or whatever. But if you just want to use it yourself or share it with like your team, very easy to do that. So let's get right into creating it. So literally all you're going to do in the AI Studio area, if you're on the home page, you should see this Build AI Apps right here. And when you click that, you're going to be brought to this page. And basically, it's just a text box, just like Gemini, where you type in what you want. And what it's going to do is build this app for you. And again, you can speak in your natural language. You can just say what you want, and it will build it. And then you can tweak it as it goes. However, you know me, I built a gem for it. So that's also shared with you. And the gem will, you tell the gem what you want, and it'll write a prompt that's going to make your life much easier. The first couple things I created, I just was typing in what I wanted, and I had to keep like adding stuff to it. Oh no, I don't want that. I want this. This gem should eliminate some of that, but it's still going to work just fine even if you type your own stuff in. So I have this Gemini gem that I created, and I already had typed in a prompt, so I'm just going to use that one right now. So all I did in this gem is you just say what you want. Like I just want a fifth grade learning standard 5.G.2, for example. So I'm not going to read all this to you, but it basically gave me two options. This treasure map one, which I've already made in a previous video that I had to stop because I screwed up. So that will also be in the email that I send you, but I'm just going to go ahead and do this drone dash delivery one right now. So what it's telling me here is I've come up with two ideas. I've written the prompt for the first one, assuming that's what you want. Let me know if you want the second one. And I'm just going to say, give me the prompt for B. All right, so now it's going to spit that out. It's going to make it very easy for me to copy and paste it eventually. And I'm just going to bring that then into the AI studio. And no, I'm not going to do that right now. Okay, so drone dash delivery. I'll be honest with you, I haven't really read this. I don't know. But I'm just going to do it. So I'm just copying this code. Everything in this box I can just copy. Now I'm going into the AI studio and I'm just going to paste that right in right here. And then I'm going to click build. Now it's going to take a minute or two for it to build it, like literally just a minute or two. While it's doing that, in the middle here, it's going to give you it looks at the prompt and says, have you thought about adding this? Allow the drone to pick up and deliver multiple items. That sounds great. I'm going to add that to the chat. Explore the app gallery. Nope, that's not one for this. Introduce a time limit for each delivery. Love it. I'm going to add that to the chat. Okay, and that's good. But notice these are coming in down here. Right now, it's building it without these prompts. So it's going to give me the first version of this app without those prompts. And then I'm just going to put those in and have it build it again. And in fact, well, I'll let it finish and then we'll go from there. All right, looks like it's done. There you go. It's done. So I'm just going to put this in full screen, downdraft. I honestly have no idea what this game is supposed to do. Welcome pilot, your mission to navigate the city and deliver blah, blah, blah. So this standard is all about coordinates on a grid for fifth grade math. Okay, so mission start, trajectory analysis. I'm not going to play this game in front of you. I'll link it in the email if you want to play it. with it. And basically I have to put things on the X and Y coordinate. I kind of want to do it though. But again, I said I'm going to stop and, okay, I'm not going to waste time. All right, very good. So there you go. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to unfull screen it, and I'm going to add these prompts. Remember, these are down here at the bottom, and they have not been added to the prompt yet. So I'm going to do that. So now it's going to rebuild it. It's going to be thinking and rebuild it. I'm going to probably pause the video right here and then come back when it's done. Okay, so it has updated everything now. Let me full screen it, start the app. Now, one thing I've noticed about this, I was playing it while it was working. Because of the way it's put this grid out, some of the little dots are off with this because the little emojis are pushing those out. You could ask the AI to show those differently, and you could just tweak it if that's the case with it. But I'm not going to do that right now. So basically, you're trying to get the drone to wherever it's supposed to go in this case, and by typing in the X and Y coordinates. So there you go. Just put all that stuff in. All right. So now you're done. You're happy. So what do you do with it? Well, now you're going to share it. So in normal or professionals would be clicking this little rocket ship to deploy, but we cannot deploy. So we're going to do the share app. So you're going to click that. You are going to publish the app. You're going to toggle that button on. I like to do the default to full screen. This way, if you share it with somebody and they open it, it's going to open up fully for them instead of in this view right here. It is going to open up in their Studio AI, just so you know, but it'll just be full screen so they won't see all that. So I'm going to copy that right there, and then I would share this. So I'm going to go over now. I'm going to switch to, this is my personal Gmail account, and I have all of the apps that I've created open. First thing I want to point out is when you open an app the first time, you're probably going to have to sign into Google, and you'll have to just click continue the app right here. But I'm just going to open a new tab, paste this in. So this would be like if I emailed this to my colleagues and we were all going to play it or something like that. So I can play it right here. Again, I'm on my personal account, not my school account with it. So you're able to do that. So that's it. That's how you create an app. You can see that just took me several minutes. It's really quick, and it's a good way to interact with your class. You can experiment if you're interested and come up with some good ideas. And again, this is literally brand new to me as well. I just thought it was really, really cool. So if you come up with some great uses for it, please share them with me so that I can play around with it myself. All right, thanks. I didn't ramble too much. I actually made it to the end without getting frustrated. So have a wonderful day.